Hello everyone, welcome to Technically Sane. In today's video, we are going to discuss what is API, what is its use in the real world, and everything about the API and all. So for understanding API, I'm going to use this website called JSON Placeholder. So let's go to this website. So on this website, I'm going to use this demo API. There is this demo API called uh, to-dos API. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So when I hit this API or URL in the web browser, I can see some data. It's a raw data. It has some language to it. So the language which we can see, is of key value pair. So basically this language is called a JSON language. A JSON type of formatting is there. JSON format is there. So in the real world, what happens is like API can communicate with a real application in the form of XML or JSON. So nowadays, in today's scenario, a JSON format is normally used while for the communication between a UI and the API. So this is a JSON format because it's a latest technology which is widely used in the real world application. So this is a JSON format, and JSON format, what it has is like it has key value pairs. So what we can see here is like there is a user ID which is a key and it has value of 1. There is a ID which is a key, it has value 1. There is a key called title and it has some string value here. Then there is a key called completed, then it has some value called false. It's a boolean value, right? It's a boolean value. So there is a various type like user ID, it has int value, title has some string value, completed has some boolean value. Again there will be some key, another key, let's say it will have a float value, so there will be a type to it. So this is a basic raw data. Basically what is like API is, let's say what is an API. So basically API is a raw data. We are basically having some raw data using this API, and in the UI side we can consume this API and we can bind this raw data to an UI. So we are going to discuss this in detail in coming tutorial, how to bind this data to an UI and how you can present it to an end user, to your customer, to any user who is going to serve your application using a web. I am going to show you one more tool in this video called JSON lint, which is widely used in the corporate world to validate JSON. So let's copy this URL, copy this JSON object into this path and validate it. So we can see it's a validate JSON. So what it means, it's a validate JSON. So I will make some changes to this JSON. I will put some comma and the end input, and I will validate it now. So it is showing it's a invalidate JSON now because it's not in a proper form, because there can't be a comma at the end. Such comma can't be present, so it has to be removed. So we are going to remove this comma and we are again going to validate. So basically JSON lint is a tool to validate JSON which is present in the API response. So that's a basic response that we are getting. So we are in the next video, in the future videos, we are going to discuss about how to bind this raw data or a API response to an UI, and we are also going to discuss regarding what is JSON array, what is JSON object, that are part of the JSON format. So we are going to discuss that in detail in future tutorials. So that's it for today. Keep following Technically Sane. Thank you.